101 ESPN.
Billy Devaney with us in the Fast Lane on 101 ESPN with Randy, DeMarco, and Rammer.
So, Billy, we're excited to be out here for practice. As you see this roster you've put together, if you see how it's starting to unfold, when you guys came in, you said this is going to be a roster, it's going to be in flux. We've got to get better. We've got to get more talent. Generally, do you like what you see this past week and a half?
Yeah. We do. You know, we came in, we had questions, as y'all did. There are a lot of changes. Guys that weren't brought back, new faces via the draft and free agency, and you don't know how that's going to come together. You think you've made some accurate evaluations, but until pads are on, all that off-season stuff, the mini camps and all that, it's meaningless. You really want to see what these guys look like in ideal football conditions, and we've been. I don't want to say surprised, but we've been thrilled with the young guys that we didn't know a lot about. We feel a lot better about things right now. Now, DeMarco knows that things change quickly in there. We knock on wood, we've been healthy, just a minimal amount of bumps and bruises. We don't expect that to stay that way. Hopefully we won't have anything serious as we go along, but right now, that being said, we're still going to be churning. I mean, that process hasn't started yet as we get down to the 75 cut and then the 53. It's going to be an ongoing process where we're going to be looking for, players at the bottom of the roster come in and play special team and might be developmental type. So that goes on through the whole season.
And what do you see so far from Jason Smith?
You know what? He gets better every practice. I just said to talk to him in passing. I said, "You get better today?" He said, "Oh yeah." He said, "You know what? Leonard schooled me this morning, and it made me. I know what I got to do." He said, "I'm so much more comfortable than when I first got here." He said, "Every day out here, I get more and more comfortable."
One more offensive line question, because I know talk is cheap, but having said that, Richie Incognito was with us yesterday, and we were all impressed with the conversation we had and his apparent willingness to accept maturity and responsibility and how key he is to the continuity of that line.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Richie's a heck of a football player, and he's been phenomenal this whole offseason. There hasn't been any dip and off days. He's been one of the hardest workers, if not the hardest worker that we've had over there. And he's one of those guys that has embraced change and knows what we're trying to accomplish. And it's not surprising. Richie has that in him. We've always known that, and we fully expect Richie to carry that into the season.
Thank you for stopping by, sir. We appreciate it.
Always good talking to y'all.
All right, man.
Thanks,
All right. That's
GM Billy Devaney
with us in the Fast Lane on 101 ESPN.